The question, it is 2022 GCE paper 1 and it's question 18. The question is under variation and this question carries 4 marks. So we are going to go through together as we prepare for GCE and those who are writing internal. I hope it will help in one or two ways. And the question, it says, given that y varies directly as x and inversely as the square of x, as the square of z, as the square of what? Z. This is the question here. It is saying, given that y varies directly as x and inversely as the square of z, and that y is equal to 10, and when x is equal to 32 and z is equal to 4. The first question says, find the value of k, the constant of variation. So we'll start with question 1, which says, find the value of k, which is the constant. How do you find? You get the formula from the words here in the question given. Since they said given that y, so you write y, and then it says varies. Varies, this is what they mean. You write it like that. After that, they said directly as what? X. You write x. And inversely as the square of what? Z. Inversely simply means over something. So that where they said after inversely, it will come where? Down. Now they said as the square of z. So it means it's z squared. After this, you say now on the second step, you say y. This inversely, it will be replaced by equal sign. And then you introduced what? K, which is what? The constant. So it will be x over z what? Squared. This is now the formula that we'll use to answer the questions. So you have to be careful in the statement. That's where you get your formula. So let's go now to the question. The first question, it says, find the value of what? The value of what? K. So we'll say number 1. We'll say number 1. We have been given in the question, we have been given what? We have been given the value of what? We have been given the value of what? The value of y is what? Y is 10. X is 32. What is the value of z? The value of z is what? 4. So we'll use this general equation to find the what? The constant. So we say y is equal to k over x over z squared. What is the value of y here? The value of y is 10. So where there is y, you put what? 10 equals to k. What is the value of x there? The value of x is 32. So we say 32 over the value of z. Z is what? 4. So it will be 4 squared. So here it will be 10 is equal to k times 32 over 4 squared, it's what? 16. So there it will be 10 is equal to k times 32. What do you get? You get 32 what? K over what? 16. You put what there? What do you put there? What do you put? What do you put there? You cross multiply. So there it becomes what? 10 times 16, you get 160 equals to 32 what? K. You divide both sides by 32, also there 32. You cancel this. So K is equal to, how many times can 32 go into 160? How many times? How many times? It goes 5 times. So K is equal to what? 5. What is the second question saying? They are saying, find the value of y when x is equal to what? 20 and z equal to what? 5. So what you do, you use the same formula, which is, as you can see, y is equal to kx over z squared. They are saying find the value of y. So y is equal to, we know the value of k. What did we find? We find 5. So you say 5 times, what is x? They gave us the value of x. It's what? 20. What about the value of z? The value of z is what? The value of z is what? 5. So it will be 5 what? Squared. You can see. So y is equal to, what is 5 times 20? You get 100. 5 squared, it's what? 25. 5 squared means 5 times 5. What is 5 times 5? It's 25. So, y is equal to, how many times can 25 go into 100? It goes 4 times. So, the value of y is what? 4. So, that is how you answer this question, which is question 1, question A and B. Now, we are going to question C, which is the last question. So, question C, we are now on question what? C. What is question C saying? Question C, it's saying, find the value of z when x is equal to 9 and y equal to 5. You use the same formula, which is y is equal to k, you have seen, x over z squared. So you use the same formula when answering these questions. So once if you made a mistake when coming up with a formula, it means you have lost the whole format. So you have to be careful when generating the formula from the statement there. You have to understand the languages they use so that it will guide you. So what is the value of y? If you see, the value of y is what? 5. So where there is y, you put what? 5 equals, we know the value of k. What did we find k? We found 5 times. What is the value of x? The value of x is what? 9. They have given us there. Over what? Z. What are they looking for? The value of what? Z. So here it will be 5 is equal to, what is 5 times 9? What do you get? 5 times 9, what do you get? You get what? 45. Over what? Z what? Squared. After that, you put a 1 there, you cross multiply, and then you say 5 times z squared, you get 5z squared equals 1 times 45. 1 times 45, it's what? 45. What do you do if you have reached here? You divide both sides by what? By 5. You cancel. You remain with z what? Squared. How many times can 5 go into 45? How many times? It goes 9 times. Since I'm looking for the value of z, and this is z squared, so it means I'll introduce what? Square root. So z is equal to, once you introduce a square root here, it means it's a positive and a negative. What's the square root of 9? It's 3. So the answers there are z is equal to positive 3 or negative 3. These are the solutions for this question. Thank you for following, and God bless you.